Okay, so again, it's going to be f of p factors and over f of q. Okay, factors of q. So p is 7, right? So this one's going to be pretty easy because 7 doesn't have a lot of factors. What are the factors of 7?
1 and 7.
All right, 1 and 7, right? Okay, 1 and 7. Okay, and on all of these, could be positive 1 times positive 7 or negative 1 times negative 7, right? To make 7. Negative 1 times negative 7 makes 7. Okay, so we call it plus or minus. Okay, all of these are going to be plus or minus. Then it's over the factors of q. Okay, well, q is 2. What are the factors of 2?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Okay, and again, it could be positive 1 and positive 2. Oops, or it could be positive negative 1 and negative 2. So plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2. Okay, now all the possible roots are, you make all the possible combinations of this fraction. Okay, so what I mean is, you can do 1 over 1. Okay, 1 divided by 1. Or, this is a fraction, we got that's what the commas are. 1 over 2. I'm going to color coding so you can see. Or 7 over 1. Or let's see, color. Or 7 over 2. Right, this one only has 4 options. Okay, so all of these positive and negative. Again, I color coded it so you can see it's any, whatever combos of the top and the bottom you can make. Okay, I'm going to reduce them as well. Okay, 1 divided by 1 is 1. So a positive or negative 1. 1 divided by 2, we're going to use decimals because the answer choices have decimals. What's 1 divided by 2? All right, 0.5. All right, what's 7 divided by 1? 7. Right, and what's 7 divided by 2? 3.5. Okay, so this really works better on bigger ones, like with 2x to the 4th power, right? Because it's pretty easy for us to find the factors of like number 3 up here, right? We just had to factor it, okay? But this one works good on bigger numbers. These are all the possible factors, okay? 1, 5, 7, 3.5. Possible, I'm sorry, all the possible zeros, my bad. Those are the factors. All the possible zeros of this equation. We know that if we put this into y equals, and we look at the graph, they don't even ask us what they are. They just want to know what is possible. Actually, they want to know which one is not possible. Is 3.5 possible? Yep. Is 0.5 possible? Yep. Is 7 possible? Yep. What about 2?
No.
No. Why is 2 not possible?
It's not a 0.
Because it's not one of our possible zeros, because there's no 2 on the top, right? The 2 is in the denominator of the fraction. So the 2, it's a number that we have. It's a q, but q is on the bottom, right? The factors of the lead coefficient is on the bottom. So again, all of these are the only possible zeros, okay? Even if you don't know what the zeros are, you know that 5 isn't one of them. You know that 11 is not one of them. It's got to be 1, 0.5, 7, or 3.5. Right, those are the only ones it could possibly be. And let's do the last one. They want us to list all the possible zeros of this equation. Okay, so again, it's another kind of long polynomial. Right, on this one, I know we went to example 7, but we went from 5 to 7. I just took one off because we don't need to do that many. On this one, what's P? Hey, what's my P going to be on part B? 20, right? P, that goes on top. All the factors of 20 are going to go on the top of my fraction. And what's my Q?
1.
All right, 1, good. The number in front of the X, good. Okay, so that's my Q. Okay, So all the factors of 20 need to go on the top because it's the factors of P divided by the factors of Q. Okay, so what are the factors of 20?
5, 4.
5 and 4. Okay, I'm going to put them in order. 4 and 5.
We forgot
2.
10.
10. 1 and 20. Are there any other ones?
Nope.
Nope, okay. And this one, whenever it's 1 is the Q or the A, that makes it a lot easier, right? Because that's the only thing that's going to go on the bottom. Okay, all these are plus or minus. Okay, but this makes it a lot easier because you're just dividing by 1. Okay, 1 divided by 1. Right? 2 divided by 1. 4 divided by 1. 5 divided by 1. 10 divided by 1. 20 divided by 1. So all the possible ones are plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 4, plus or minus 5, plus or minus 10, plus or minus 20. It's whenever they both have a lot of factors, like if there are big numbers with a lot of factors, when you get a lot of different numbers it could possibly be. That is still kind of a lot, but at least it's easy to figure out what they are. Because it's all 1 by 1, 2 divided by 1, 4 divided by 1, 5 divided by 1, 10 divided by 1, 20 divided by 1. And this is going to come in a lot more handy next time. I just want to introduce it today so that we can use it in the future to figure out what some of our zeros are. Okay, again, on the ones that aren't so easy to solve as some of the ones we did today in the calculator.